of St. Joseph Primary School, Pashan, I welcome you all to this special morning of splendor. We are glad to have you here with us on this auspicious day when our school is celebrating its annual day function. Today, we gather here to celebrate the talent and creativity of our primary students who have put their heart and soul into preparing this marvelous show. With excitement and anticipation in the air, we promise you a morning full of enchantment and entertainment. So sit back, relax, and let the magic of music, dance, and drama unfold before your eyes.
I'm sure the exciting performances will definitely leave you mesmerized. It's no exaggeration to say that St. Joseph is superior among all, and you can definitely witness its grandeur. Before we begin, a humble request from our side. You need not worry about the child as we have made all the arrangements. Please collect your child from the classroom after the function is over.
Please keep your mobiles on silent mode. Please do not click any pictures using your cameras or mobile phones during the show. Don't worry, the photography is done by a professional photographer and pictures and videos will be made available to all the parents.
Our honorable chief guests for the day, Dr. Dhaval Singh Mohite Patil and Mrs. Urvashi Raze Mohite Patil. Thank you, sir and ma'am, for accepting our invite and gracing us for the day. Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity as sunlight expels the darkness of night. To make this morning a blessed one, I call upon the Lord by kindling the lamp with His knowledge and wisdom. I invite our esteemed manager, Sister Mark, our principal, Sister Antoinette, chief guests, and our coordinator, Miss Kadam, to join in to spread light to the occasion.
We would like to start the program with the Lord's Prayer. Let us bow our head in prayer and let the prayer flow from our hearts. Loving Father, we seek your blessings on this special day. We pray for guidance and ask that you would clearly show us how to conduct our work with a spirit of joy and enthusiasm. We have put in a lot of effort to make this morning special. Bless our efforts and help us to convey our love to all those gathered here. Help us to work together and encourage each other to excel while we feel enriched with the rich experience of participation. We ask this for your love's sake. Amen.
Thank you, Ahana, for bringing down God's blessings on all of us and making this morning joyous and meaningful.
To start by the name of God, who is merciful and benevolent, who has existed and will forever be with us. There is nothing greater than God, and there is no calling greater than God. Now, we are about to witness the prayer dance, which is a beautiful blend of artistic expression and spiritual devotion.
Please welcome the students of Standard 1 and 2 as they are about to perform a traditional prayer dance. What an incredible performance! It truly enthralled and made our souls dance. Thank you so much. Please give these amazing dancers a huge round of applause.
Now moving on to the next performance. It's time to experience the magic of our welcome song. Please welcome the most talented bunch of singers who will be leading us on this heartwarming journey. Give them a big cheer as they take to the stage.
Holding your hands and you'll be confided. a soulful performance. Don't you think so? Yes, indeed. We are literally spellbound with their passionate voices. Thank you so much for the lovely performance, dear friends. Today, we are honored to have with us two distinguished personalities whose continuous commitment in the fields of social work and education and inspiring achievements have left an indelible mark in our hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense joy to introduce our esteemed chief guests for the morning, Dr. Dhaval Singh Mohite Patil and Mrs. Urvashi Raje Mohite Patil. To talk about them, we would surely fall short of time as their achievements are never ending. I humbly take the permission to mention a few.
Dr. Dhaval Singh Mohite Patil is an ex-member of the Parliament and the Ministry of State. To start with his academic achievements, we can say that he is a proud alumnus of both Loyola High School Pune and Wilson College Mumbai. Later, he completed his PhD not once but twice in genetics and plant breeding, and also in social science from Columbia University, Sri Lanka. Apart from his academic excellence, Dr. Mohite Patil has held several distinguished positions in different fields. We would like to name a few. He currently holds the position of Director at the Shankar Rao Mohite Patil Industrial Development Corporation, Shankar Rao Mohite Patil Cooperative Bank, Sehakar Maharishi Shankar Rao Mohite Patil College in Solapur, and the Pratap Singh Mohite Patil Science College in Karmala. In the world of sports, Dr. Mohite Patil proudly holds the position of President and Vice President at the Solapur district at Maharashtra Wrestling Federation. Dr. Mohite Patil is also a committed individual who has selflessly devoted time and resources to uplift the community through various philanthropic endeavors. He has deep compassion for humanity, actively contributing to social causes that improve lives and create positive change in the society. Through his continuous efforts, hard work, and generous contributions, lakhs of people were benefited during the COVID crisis. We are grateful to you, sir, for accepting our invitation for today's event.
On behalf of our school, I welcome our next chief guest for the morning, Mrs. Urvashi Raje Mohite Patil. She is presently serving as the principal of PSMP Chirups and Pratap Singh Shankar Rao Mohite Patil English School, Akluj, which is one of the most renowned institutions functioning in the city of Solapur. She is always working towards connecting young minds to strive towards success and achievement. She has also achieved major awards for her contribution in the field of her work. Ma'am, your efforts in becoming the educational reformer of the year have brought laurels to your hard work. You have always raised the benchmarks of hard work and dedication in the society. Your work ensures that the society should believe in Robert Baden-Powell's words. Try and leave this world a little better than you found it. Sir, ma'am, please accept these as a token of appreciation, nation, and instill a love of Learning by Brad Henry. With these words, I take the honor to invite our beloved principal, Sister Antoinette, to say a few words and grace the occasion.
A very joy filled to each one of you present here this morning. Parents, teachers, ex-teachers, sisters, friends, and most especially to our dear chief guests, Dr. and Mrs. Mohite Patil. A hearty welcome to one and all for the annual day celebration of our children of the primary school. Truly, it fills my heart with joy to see you in such large numbers. I applaud you for taking time to participate in your child's significant event in her life. This is indeed a precious investment you are making, the fruit of which you will see in the course of time. Your presence, your genuine interest means the world to them. You being here is indeed very motivating and encouraging for your children. And may I say, also for us, their educators. God's blessing on each one of you. Can you imagine the joy of your children when they spot you from the stage? For them, your presence is a visible sign of your genuine love and interest in all they do. It is with great joy and gratitude that I welcome you, dear Dr. Dawal and Mrs. Urvashi Mohite Patil, as our chief guest for the celebration of our primary school annual day. They are proud parents of our Ilakshi Mohite Patil, studying in Standard 4th B. Mrs. Urvashi Mohite Patil herself is our very own ex-student. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mohite Patil, your presence with us this morning is indeed joy-giving and heartwarming. Our dear Urvashi also serves as a very active member of our CWA, the Child's Welfare Association of our school. Thank you, Urvashi, for your availability and support. By your gentle and unassuming ways, you exude positive vibes, which makes me and others, I am sure, feel comfortable to share with you our concerns and to contact with you with ease and confidence. On behalf of the entire school community, I extend a heartfelt thanks to you both for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. With your delightful presence, God bless you abundantly. Through this morning's program, the children will remind us in their own sweet way of the need to develop good and healthy encounters and never to give up on life or on people, but to keep moving forward slowly, believing that one day you will arrive there, achieving your much desired goal. For some, this may seem insignificant, but for you and for your little ones, it is a splendid achievement which could prove to be useful in the future. Our children invite us to build bridges and encounters of love, goodness, and forgiveness, and also to thank God for the unique and wonderful gift of our humanness and of our common home. So then, let us build bridges to contact with one another rather than build walls which divide. so that we can reach out in a spirit of service and kindness. May God give us the wisdom and grace to care for each other and to live in harmony with all and with our beautiful creation. Today, more than ever before, it is so necessary for us as parents and educators to teach our children by a personal example good and healthy relationships and to be kind and compassionate in our daily encounters, which will certainly help us to live together in peace and harmony. Our children will show us adults how we can all be winners. Let us celebrate and enjoy our children's achievements, our devoted and dedicated teachers with their gentle and caring ways. Bring out the multiple hidden talents of your little ones. You are going to be delighted and proud seeing your child perform today. I express my warm and sincere appreciation and gratitude to each one of you, my dear teachers. God bless you always. This morning's program has been prepared specially for you. It is a program of dance, drama, poetry, singing, and a musical version of some of the most delightful Aesop's fable. So then, let us relax and enjoy their mesmerizing performance of joy, energy, passion, and enthusiasm. Before I conclude, I want to express my heartfelt thanks to Sister Mark and Sister Asha Mary for their cooperation and for the keen interest in all that we do. Thank you, sisters. I would also like to say a warm and sincere gratitude to Mr. Everard D'Souza and Charlotte for their valuable help, guidance, and suggestion for the effective and efficient sound management. God bless you. Dear parents, you have a special place in the life of the school. You are our constant support in all our endeavors. Thank you for being with us. We need you very much to carry forward our mission of education. Thank you for your presence here. Your children will be more than delighted to see you, as much as you will be delighted to see them. God bless you all and your dear families. Enjoy your children's performance.
Thank you, sister, for organizing and creating a conducive and safe environment for each of us, our teachers, helpers, and everyone else working together as a family under your guidance. Thank you so much.
Gentlemen, hold on to your breath for another performance, the welcome dance by the students of standard 3 and 4. So sit back, relax, and let your spirits soar as we witness this spectacular welcome dance.
get your hands together. All parents, get your hands together. Come on, keep clapping to the beat. Everybody, little louder.
Oh, what an enthralling performance! Indeed, it was. So now it's time to present the school annual report for the year 2022-23. To do that, I humbly call upon our friend Rajasi Vaze to take it further.
Country is shaped in its classrooms.
Successful and unsuccessful people do not vary greatly in their abilities. They vary in their desires to reach their potential. By John Maxwell. With these words, it's time we acknowledge the talents of our brimming students who have strived for progress and are worth going. To do the honors, I humbly call upon our respected principal, Sister Antoinette and Mrs. Mohite Patil to give away prizes to the students of Standard 1 and 2.
Standard 1A, English, Environmental Studies, Avnita Nair. Mathematics, Kiara Hivare. Marathi, Myra Khazekar. Physical Education, Anagha Bhosle. Value Education, Craft, Aishwarya Bapat. Catechism, Nishka Vikram. Computer Studies, Samruddhi Soman. Art, Samaira Mengare. Handwriting, Anaya Bedgiri. Recitation, Shanaya Gupte. Reading, Anushri Vaze. Endeavour Scholarship, late Sweeti Mohan Sandhya Damwale Scholarship for a deserving student of Standard 1, R.V. Badade. Student for Others, Anaya Abin. Scholarship, late Suryamala Jetmal Kataria Scholarship, Ananya Pansare. Standard 1B, English, Scholarship, late Rekha Ruparal, high in academics and an all-rounder, Mahi Angal. Mathematics, Myra Thakkar. Environmental Studies, Ashvi Dumre. Marathi, Niharika Naik. Hindi, Handwriting, Spruha Joshi. Physical Education, Sachi Garze. Value Education, Nihira Vanarase. Catechism, Afriel Manual. Computer Studies, Riddhi Birale. Art, Khushi Rao. Craft, Shesha Desai. Recitation, Shivli Hazra. Reading, Saisha Ongle. Endeavor, Hitangshi Desale. Reading, Mishika Grover. Endeavor, Arohi Vede. Student for Others, Rachel Anaya. Scholarship, late Suryamala Jetmal Kataria Scholarship, Placida Menzies. Standard 2B, English, Ritika Kotwala. Mathematics, Kavya Shekle. Environmental Studies, Handwriting, Anvi Diore. Marathi, Scholarship, late Rekha Ruparal, high in academics and an all-rounder, Jaira Tiwari. Hindi, Durva Jagtab. Physical Education, Sharayu Gaikwad. Value Education, Divya Savant. Catechism, Ivana Singh. Computer Studies, Ishita Khairnar. Art, Bodhna Saha. Craft, Deborah Joy. Recitation, Sakshi Kamath. Reading, Ananya Lule. Endeavor, Saisha Ostwal. Student for Others, Shubhra Shitore. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Dr. Mohite Patil to give away the prizes to the students of Standard 3 and 4.
English, Mathematics, Marathi, the late Rekha Rupale, high in academics and all-rounder, the late Sara Mark Scholarship for Math and Art, Gianna Mehta. Environmental Studies and Hindi, Environmental Studies, Hindi, Abigail Sanjay. Physical Education, Adita Bakshi. Value Education, Rajasi Vaze. Catechism, Teresa James. Computer Studies, Agatha Joy. Art, Ovi Inamdar. Craft Anushka Apte. Handwriting Charvi Gavande. Recitation Reva Shaligram. Reading Shrija Mukherjee. Endeavor Mihika Jangle. Student for Others Katya Martins. The late Kasturba Kataria Scholarship Devisha James. Standard 3rd B, English, Ahana Biswas. Mathematics, Keya Thakre. Environmental Studies, Kanak Bhoir. Marathi, Swara Joshi. Physical Education, Prisha Zunawane. Value Education, Ruhi Gaikwad. Catechism, Desreen John. Computer Studies, Eva George. Art, Vaishnavi Brahmane. Craft, Lavanya Thorat. Handwriting, Arisha Bam. Recitation, Ilakshi Mohite Patil. Reading, Lian Fernandez. Endeavor, Yati Karya. Student for Others, Surbhi Kulkarni. Hindi, Swara Venekar. The St. Claudine Thavane Scholarship for a deserving Catholic student, Mahita Thorat. Standard 4A, English Reading, General Knowledge and Work Experience, Akshata Rajoria. Hindi, Arna Patil, absent. Marathi, the late Rekha Ruparel, high in academics and all-rounder scholarship, Sashvi Sane. Handwriting, value education, environmental studies, the late Mrs. Manjari Kalgutkar Scholarship for securing maximum in Marathi and value education, Riddhi Sendane. Mathematics, Adya Singh. Recitation, Ashmi Kapoor, absent. Student for others, Reva Zadhav. Computer Studies, Rachel Johnny. Physical Education, Niharika Shelgikar. General Knowledge, Srisha Surana. Endeavor, Anusha Madrasi. The late Simita Gomes Memorial Scholarship to a Catholic girl of standard for securing the highest percentage of marks in Catechism, Angelina Kennedy. Standard 4B, English Reading and Marathi, Sanaya Pai. English Recitation, Advika Garud. English, Mathematics, Environmental Studies, the late N. Shivram Shetty's Memorial Prize for the most deserving all-rounder in studies, sports and extracurricular activities, Sanidhya Deshmukh. Mathematics, Value Education, the Agarwal Containers Private Limited Scholarship for students securing the highest marks in mathematics, Aditri Nair. Catechism, Craft, Isabel Matthew. Art, Sai Partsure. Hindi, General Knowledge and Handwriting, Sanvi Sirsat. Physical Education, Prutha Sagvekar. Computer Studies, Khushi Gabda. Student for Others, Trisha Patil. Endeavor, Neha Deshpande, absent. The Geeta Pandit Memorial Scholarship for a deserving student in the primary section, Sonam Kusma. Thank you, sir. We request Sister Antoinette and Mr. Mohite Patil to kindly take their place in the hall.
Welcome back. So now let's have a change.
Okay, so what's next? We are here to recite a poem, Stories. Stories. Last thing at night, before we go to bed, Mom tells stories out of her head. We all sit quiet. We don't make a sound. Some on chairs and some on the ground.
Keeping very still and with no wish to play, for this is the happiest hour of the day.
When we gather round the fire before we go to bed, and Mom tells stories out of her head.
I am sure all of us are fond of reading.
Definitely, even I love reading and listening to stories. So do I, Surabhi and Ahana. I love stories and fables. Fables? What are fables? What is special about fables? Fables are fictional, short stories, and the main characters are animals with unique behavior. They speak to each other.
How interesting! Tell me more.
These animals do not have nature like real animals. Besides, all the stories take place outside. That's wonderful. But who is the story writer? These fables were written by a person called Aesop. He was an African slave and lived in ancient Greece. They say Aesop had a collection of fables, popularly known as Aesop's fables.
Go on.
These stories have come down through generations. Even today, they are famous as every fable has a moral lesson.
So today,
Thank you, Mahi, for sharing this valuable information with us.
So today, the students of St. Joseph are proudly going to enact two interesting fables. Let's start right away without any further delay.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
It's such a tiring day. We should rest a while under this tree.
Yes, Your Majesty, all is well in the forest under your able leadership, and everyone is safe and secure. Come, let's take some rest.
Chakaraka chichacho chakaloram gando wando lakarakatam akko takko idigidi gidigo idipai vidipai chiki chakacho gili gilimal sulusulumal makanaka hukubukure tukubukure chakalaka bikko chikko sili sili siligo bagradum chiki chakacho.
देखो देखो क्या वो पेड़ है, चादर ओढ़े या खड़ा कोई। हे देखो देखो क्या वो पेड़ है, चादर ओढ़े या खड़ा कोई। बारिश है या आसमान ने छोड़ दिए हैं नल खुले कहीं। हाँ हम जैसे देखे ये जहां है वैसा ही, जैसी नजर अपनी खुल के सोचे आओ, पंख जरा फैलाओ, रंग नए बिखराओ, चलो 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 नए ख्वाब बुन ले। मस्ती में डोले बम बम बोले, मस्ती में तू डोल रे। बम बम बोले मस्ती में डोले, बम बम बोले मस्ती में तू डोल रे। भला मछलियां भी क्यों उड़ती नहीं, ऐसे भी सोचो ना, सोचो सूरज रोज नहाए या बाल भिगो के ये बुद्धू बनाए, हमें ये सारे तारे टिमटिमाए या फिर गुस्से में कुछ बड़बड़ाते रहे। खुल के सोचे आओ, पंख जरा फैलाओ, रंग नए बिखराओ, चलो 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 नए ख्वाब बुन ले।
फुल आंखें बंद तो डब्बा गुल, ओए बंद दरवाजे खोल रे, हो जा बिंदास बोल रे। मैं भी हूँ तू भी है, ओ मैं भी तू भी, हम सब मिलके बम चिक बम 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 बम।
Just what are you doing here, Mrs. Mouse? I'm tired. I need to rest. You have disturbed my sleep.
Your Majesty, I have lost my piece of cheese. I'm looking for it. I had saved it for my little babies to have dinner for tonight. I didn't want to disturb you, O King of the Jungle. Please forgive me.
How dare you come here?
Sorry, but I need to find a piece of cheese.
You and your silly piece of cheese, you silly mouse. I'm going to have you for my lunch now.
Please, please spare me, Your Majesty. Don't eat me up. My babies are waiting for me at home.
Spare scare you? Why? I don't care. Come here.
Maybe, just maybe, one day I will be able to help you.
Ha ha ha! You will be help of such a big, majestic animal like me. Don't you know how small you are? Impossible. Just impossible. Ha ha ha!
Please do not laugh at me, Your Majesty. Someday I will definitely help you. Let me go, please, please.
All right. I will let you go for now. Hear that? Run away before I change my mind.
Oh, thank you so much. You are indeed a kind king. I am ever so grateful to you, oh dear king. Thank you for sparing me. Don't step on those. My tail.
Oh, hello, Mr. Ringmaster. You look very, very happy today. And what makes you so happy?
Ha ha ha! He! I hear from my two clowns, Pompey and Rhombus, that there's a handsome big lion in the jungle nearby. This lion family can be the main attraction in my circus, and my circus will be the best circus in town.
Yes, that's a good idea indeed.
Ha ha ha! He! So, my dear hunter friends, I ask you to help me find this robust, handsome looking lion and his family for me.
Oh, sure. Why not? We love going to the jungle and we love to hunt animals.
Ha ha ha! He! There's no one better than me. There's no one better than me. I am the ringmaster and my circus is the best circus in town. Ha ha ha! He! Don't worry, friends. That's the sound of my hungry stomach. All the hard work has made me hungry. Come, let's eat and rejoice our victory.
Your Majesty,
house. What is it now?
Your Majesty, look! Look at this! There's a net put around you all. But why? Why have they trapped us?
Why have they come here to my kingdom? They cannot ruin the peace and harmony of my peaceful kingdom.
Oh dear king, the ringmaster of a circus wants you to be the limelight of his circus. So, they plan to take you and your family to a circus show in the city.
A ringmaster? Hunters? Oh dear, I'm worried for my family now.
Oh Majesty, fear not. I will set you free. We mice have sharp teeth. Along with my team of mice friends, we will set you free. You will soon be free. Don't worry. On the stage.
You have set us free and saved our lives.
Oh, no worries, dear king. I had promised you that I would surely help you one day.
Thank you, my teeny weeny tiny friend. You kept your promise. Small friends too can be helpful.
Kindness matters. Kindness always returns.
I messed up tonight. I lost another fight. I still messed up, but I'll just start again. I keep falling down. I keep on hitting the ground. But I always get up now to see what's next. Birds don't just fly, they fall.
Come on, parents, keep your hands clapping. Come on, to the beat. Everybody.
Nobody learns without getting it wrong. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. Try everything. Try everything. Try everything. Look how far you've come. You filled your heart with love. Baby, you've done enough. Take a deep breath. Don't beat yourself up. No need to run so fast. Sometimes we come last, but we did our best. I won't give up. No, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I won't give up. No, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start
Joseph, come again. Let's run. Let's run away quickly.
No, wait. We are not going to harm you or take you away. We were watching all of you from a distance and we realized our mistake. We are sorry. You can stay here in the jungle, Mr. Lion, with all the animals. We have realized our selfishness. This encounter with you has reformed us. We have realized that we have to live and let live.
Enjoyed it as little Mrs. Mouse saved mighty Mr. Lion.
Oh, what an extravagant and entertaining show it was. The children's performance has definitely left us mesmerized, dear friends. So please keep the thunder of claps big for each and every one of them once again.
Now Surabhi and I would like to present a poem called Breaking Barriers. In a world of colors, fast they run, athletes shining under the sun. Different races, faces unique. Together they compete, their skills they tweak.
Running side by side, a united embrace. Breaking barriers, setting the pace. Race in the track, no matter the hue. All athletes shine bright, each shade is true.
They teach us that strength comes from within, no matter the color of our skin. In the realm of sports, they stand tall, breaking down barriers, inspiring all. I am sure your heartbeats have gone up once again. Get ready to sink again into the depth of the legendary race between the swift and nimble hare and the steady and determined tortoise. Today we have gathered here to witness this age-old tale of speed versus perseverance, and it promises to be a thrilling show indeed.
Let's welcome the star performers of Standard 3 and 4 to rock the stage with their amazing performance with yet another feeble with a twist. Humble Mr. Totty and naive Mr. Hare.
The forest is clear. Now I can relax away from the troublesome hare. Hey, Totty, did you say something? Hi, Mr. Owl. Enjoying the peace of the forest? How are you? I'm fine, but I can see you're not having a good day. It's the hare. He's always just because he's faster than me. tortoise, and this is my characteristic. Friend owl, what do you suggest? Challenge the hare? Not a bad idea. Move out of my way, crawler. It's a sunny day and I want to bounce my way through. Patience and I'll move. Hurry, Mr. Slowpoke. Quick, out of my way. Mr. Hare, I have an idea. Let's race to the top of that mountain. Ha ha ha! Are you serious? You think you can win? You are so slow. You should race with the snail. Let's try. I might win, you know. Ha ha ha!
am not sure about the slow king. But let me assure you something. I will win. I am faster than you are. Mr. Hare, are you willing to take up the challenge? judge? Mark the start line. Get set, go! Ha! I knew it. Look at Totty. He just cannot crawl fast. Anyways, I'll rest a while and have a nap. Try. I cannot. I give up. You win. Climb on my back and we'll climb the mountain together. Three cheers for Tati. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Three cheers for Tati. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Why did you do that, my friend Totty? You reached first. You are the winner. Yes, buddy, that's true. It's not about winning. It's about having confidence in yourself. Sorry, my dear friend. They say slow and steady wins the race. But I am reminded of another lesson. Be humble and do not judge. Don't forget self-confidence.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us, singing forever young. Singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, oh, oh. Give you freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us, singing forever young. Singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. Oh, 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 we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. And everybody will be singing, yeah. And we all will be singing, yeah.
Well, how did you enjoy the fables? What do you think of them? I loved them. I learned so many important life lessons too. Wait, there's more. One more lesson to learn. There's more? Yes. Did you notice that there were many encounters that happened? Like in The Lion and the mouse had an encounter of kindness. The lion realized that even the smallest can help the strongest.
With the hare and the tortoise, the hare experienced the encounter of accepting the tortoise for who he is and humbly accepted his mistake in judging the tortoise.
Now it's time for the curtain call. Please put your hands together for all the spectacular performers of the day as they assemble on stage.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You're capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Take control of how you feel in every circumstance. Work on yourself daily. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. You have to believe in yourself. You don't have to hide anything. You can be your true self. Don't need to follow society. Never forget that you're blessed. Give thanks for everything. Even the hard times will turn out to be blessings. No matter how you feel, you can learn from your pain. It's there to make you great. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you.
Please sit down. The parents behind can't see you. See their own children. Parents in the aisle, please sit down. Parents in the aisle, I request you to please sit down. Thank you.
Parents in the aisles are requested to please kindly sit down. All the parents in the aisles, kindly sit down. Thank you.
gathered here with hearts full of enthusiasm and excitement. We also prepare to hear from our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Mohite Patil, who will undoubtedly grace us with his wisdom and insight.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Sister Mark, respected Principal Sister Antoinette, sisters of the community, teachers, parents, all the non-teaching staff, and my dear children. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the teachers and the children for giving such an outstanding performance today. And after such an entertaining moment, unfortunately, you will all have to spare a few minutes to hear my boring speech. It's an honor to be present here for the St. Joseph High School Annual Day. And I would request all the parents to bear with me if my mother tongue sprouts in between. because it's been quite a while after leaving Loyola. It's been a while that I've got a chance to attend this prestigious institute. I would like to thank Principal Sister Antoinette for giving me a chance today to say a few words. I consider myself lucky because after my marriage, it's the first time that I get to speak in front of my wife. And that too without being interrupted. And at the end, she has to give me a round of applause for whatever I say. As you all must have known, I've been closely associated with this school. I come from a rural background. I come from a village called Akluj in Solapur district. My parents took a very wise decision and brought me and my little sister to Pune, put us in this esteemed institute. I was in Loyola, my sister was in St. Joseph. And since then, I've been very closely associated with the institute, especially Sister Mark. As a Loyalite, whenever I used to visit St. Joseph to meet my sister or to have our lunch together, I would always observe the way Sister Mark used to roam around during the lunch breaks and try and speak to each and every girl and correct her posture or help her in any way. So I always found her, she had a saintly aura around her that always mesmerized me. You know, we all come from different beliefs, faith, different society, but every religion, regardless of your belief and faith, the root of every religion is humanity. And these institutes for decades and decades have been inculcating this value of humanity in their students. And yeah, thank you. And the students that have been passed out have been exemplary. My sister, my wife, my sister-in-law, and now my daughter, even my sister's daughter is studying over here, a very dear friend of mine who is also an ex-Lawlite, Jayesh Nair, even his daughter is studying over here. I think after the amount of my family members and relatives, in a few decades more, I think this St. Joseph will be filled with Mohite Patel and their relatives, I guess. In fact, I was having a word with my wife few months back, and I was insisting you should talk to your sisters and must bring one of the convents in Akluj, where even in the rural areas, these values, etiquettes should be embedded in our children at an early stage, so that apart from education, we need our children to be good human beings. As parents, it's very difficult for us to select a curriculum, especially in today's world when there are so many options available. In fact, you won't believe, Sister Mark, your ex-student was a bit skeptical. She wanted her child to study in some international board or some ICSE board. But I was very firm. I said, if my girl has to study, she will study in St. Joseph. And if I have a boy, he will study in Loyola's. Because the love and the values that we got over the years, we still swear by it regardless of which field we work in. We still shine out because of the manners, etiquettes that we have been taught over the years by our teachers. I especially believe it is not just the curriculum and the degrees that we take that shape our career, but the deeds that we do in our life. Because there are thousands of people with the same name, but they are distinguished by their deeds in the society, and the deeds play a very important role in our life, because even the tone of your voice can take care of a situation. Either it can create a situation, or it can take care of that awkward situation, whatever you feel like. Today, as a child, when I was brought up, when I married, my father sat me down and he said, "Do you know how you were brought up?" I said, "Yeah, you had been a great father, you have been my friend." He told me, "Now you are married, so whenever you have a child, till he is or she is 5 years old, you must pamper your child as much as you can. No matter how naughty he is or she is. After 5, when he goes to school, till 15 years, you must discipline your child. He should be in sports, he should study well, he should conduct himself very politely in front of others. And after 15, your child should be your friend. So that in life, whenever he has to take a crucial decision, he should feel that his parents are his friends and he can share everything with them." That's how I brought you up, and that's how I hope you bring up my grandchildren. Because when you pamper your child till he or she is 5 years old, for the rest of his life, you still keep that child alive in him. So regardless of the discipline, he still has that naughtiness in himself. I truly believe that Sister Antoinette, Sister Mark do have that child in them. That is the reason I got a chance to speak over here. Because I'm pretty sure, no matter how Urvashi, the Nishri or Anvi must have behaved, they will always talk good about her. And so they must have thought that Dhaval might dare to say something. But I'm sorry to disappoint both of them, because at the end of the day I have to go home. See, there are situations in life when no matter how pure your thoughts are, people tend to misunderstand you. See, I'll give you an example. Once, a husband very lovingly tells his wife, "My dear, you are my strength." And that wife replies, "Oh, really? Does that mean other women are your weakness?" So it's not in your hand how other people take the way you want to, your thoughts are. So it tends that other people tend to misunderstand you. We must teach our children to be polite no matter what the situation is, and to face them in the most sporting spirit that has been taught over the years in our school. Actually, the Aesop's stories are not just for children to learn about, it is for us as well. If you closely saw the act today, the mouse and the lion, the story was with regardless of your size, you are useful to each other in every possible way. But in the act, did you see that when the mouse was irritating that lion king, before leaving him, he took permission of his lioness, and then the mouse was let to go. So that shows that in this world, even if the lion is the king of the jungle, the lioness rules the world. So St. Joseph plays a very important role to nurture and culture the queens of this world tomorrow. And my best wishes are always with the school. I thank all the parents and the teachers and the staff and the students for bearing with me so long. Thank you for giving me a chance to be your esteemed guest, and have a nice day. Thank you very much.
As we come to the close of this amazing morning, we propose with a vote of thanks and appreciation and gratitude to all those who have made this morning a grand success. I request Eva George to propose the vote of thanks.
Once again, a very good morning to all of you present here. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for this event. On behalf of our principal, Sister Antoinette, our manager, Sister Mark, our coordinator, Mrs. Kadam, the staff and the students of St. Joseph High School, I thank the Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. I extend a hearty vote of thanks to our chief guests, Mr. and Mrs. Mohite Patil, who have spared time from their busy schedule to grace the occasion by accepting our invitation. We also thank you, sir, ma'am, for your encouraging words. A special mention goes to our respected principal, Sister Antoinette, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and always standing as a pillar of strength. My heartfelt thanks to our dear teachers who have worked tirelessly for days to make this program so fulfilling. With a deep sense of gratitude, we thank our loving teachers for their untiring efforts. A sincere thanks to Miss Ruby Cabral for providing us with wonderful and interesting scripts. A special thanks to our parents and well-wishers who have worked silently behind the scenes to help make our program a successful one. I would like to specially mention about Mrs. Diana Joy for happily making the beautiful props for our children and adding more color to our performances. Next, we would also like to thank the choreographers Darshita Shah, Janvi Deshmukh, Preeti Pradesi, Sakshi Jalraya, Arya Sawant, Jia Kankaria, Neha and Tanvi Kulkarni for training the primary children with their fantastic dancing skills. I would also like to take the opportunity of thanking our designer, Ms. Cheryl Morris, for making such pretty costumes for each one of us. My heartfelt gratitude to our technical team, Mr. Edward D'Souza of Jet Set Studio, for taking care of the light and for the sound and lighting arrangement, and most importantly, our helpers for their continuous support. Finally, I would like to extend my thanks to all our dear friends for making this event joyful and a memorable one with their impressive performances. Thank you.
I kindly request you all to rise and stand at attention for the school song and the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे